Hi, good evening. So, my project, my interpretation of the project basically was we needed to display the XML, we need to create the XML sheet, obviously, and display it using XSL templates. Now, what I've realized is that there's quite a few limitations using XSL compared to using Ajax. Ajax allows you to basically do everything that XSL could do and more. XSL is pretty limited because if you just have one template, you only have one view. So what I did to allow this to see, all right, so you can see all of the countries, that's easy, as well as show it region by region. To do region by region, I created multiple XSL templates, each template for its own region. Now, the more regions you have and the more views you want to show, it's going to limit how much you could do with XSL. But that was my approach. For the second part of it and the rest of it, which was to be able to show the countries one by one, that I was not able to do in XSL. I mean, on second thought, I probably could, but I approached it differently. I used Ajax to do that. So I ended up doing two different pages. One page that renders the XML from an XSL template, and the other which uses JavaScript and Ajax. So I'm not going to go into what I'm going to do is basically show the pages. This is the XSL page. Let me refresh this. By default, it shows all the statistics, and I actually put quite a few. And it's flags, region, population, all the statistics and stuff like that, case per million. And you can change the region you look at, and it will only show that region. So you have Europe, and it says it updates here as well, North America, etc. To do everything else, which was like the one by one country that you could skip through, I did not use XSL. I actually did it in Ajax and JavaScript. And this is the second version, and I actually uploaded both of them. So the second version is the Ajax. Now I was able to do a few more things that are a little more fancy. Let me refresh this. So it's the same data with all of the countries sorted by cases, and you have, don't worry about this map and thing, but you could actually skip from country to country and so on, as well as you have the data. And again, you can change the region. So you only have Europe. And of course, you could use this to go from country to country. And you could also, one of the things I was able to do with this one, which actually was quite a task in my view, is not only change the country, but also change which column you sort by. So if I change the Europe sorted by, say, population, then that would change the highlighted row is population, and it changed the statistics order so that it's ordered by population. And same thing you could change by a different type of statistic, and it will sort by that statistic. To go into the code real quick, this was, no, this is the XSL main page, and then the template loads into this. So the templates is, this is the is to show all countries, and this is for the XSL version. You have your for each, sort by statistics, and then it calls a template from another file, because I have an import from a file called templates.xslt, and it calls that template and pulls this table rows as well as, no, I did not use this one, I actually used it from here. Where is show all? Right. So, no, I could ignore that. Right, so this shows all of the countries, and then for Asia, Africa, Middle East, etc., all of the regions, I needed a different template. So I ended up having to make 7 templates to show all countries as well as the regions. For the other one, which was the Ajax, the main heavy lifting is in the JavaScript, which was pretty long and complex, and I'm not going to go into all of this, but this allows me to update the map. It allows me to generate the table, change the table, generate the pull-down menu, as well as generate the data in a little window for each country one at a time, and as well as the automatic slideshow. So that's basically my presentation. Of course, if people have any questions, or Miss, if you have any questions, you could always message me later, since this is not live and it's recorded. But I suppose that would be it for this presentation.